Go live on this new thing. Oh, go live. There it is right there. All right. All right. Let me put the host back over you.
Yeah.
We already live already.
We live. I just clicked on it. What's up, Facebook? Facebook family, what's the deal? We back at it.
Why are you saying that like you expect them to reply back to you?
They do have the option to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but from what I know, like we don't check the thread to see who's talking to us, right?
Actually, we
That's
do.
Keith's job.
Oh, we better at that now?
That's Keith's job. How does something?
It ain't give me the job now to do a watch party though, like it
That's
used to.
the job you gave Keith that Keith didn't accept?
Exactly. Nah, Dave, you know what I told him when he told me that it was my job? Shut up, bitch. That's what started that.
I'm like Anthony. When I saw it in the group text today, I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's the same thing I did. That was my response too. That's how we going.
We kind of aggressive.
Hey, we going like that? Hey, but it's not giving me. Do you see the option to start a watch party though? I don't see it.
Let me pull up. I ain't got it there yet. Give me 1 second.
Craig, I sold my bike.
Yeah. Who you sell it to? Start a watch party. There you go.
Somebody on our Facebook Facebook Marketplace.
You sold the bike that you was gonna give to me?
I was gonna give you a bike. I didn't think you knew how to ride a bike, Dave. No, I got a bike. No.
We'll be started live in a second, y'all.
I got a bike for you.
Y'all hang in there.
Yes,
the show's coming up in a second. We're just, talking.
You sold the better of the two you had. Right? And you gonna give me the bike.
I sold the one that I thought would be most appropriate for you to start off riding.
I don't even like how that sounds.
I'm just.
The nigga said you sold my bike.
What am I, 12?
Hey, it's levels to it, Slim.
You
That's
know
all
what?
I'm gonna say.
Oh, I shared the wrong shit.
It's levels to it.
I know it's levels to it, but
That's all I'm gonna say is levels to it.
I just don't like when Anthony consistently puts me at you're at the beginning stages.
But you are.
Hey, Slim, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Everybody that has rode with us at some point this year, at the beginning, their first ride, has got dropped off.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I see the videos, and I saw the Rev giving y'all a shout out last weekend?
Nah, that ain't nothing like that. I'm talking about just us riding together. It's gonna be a long stretch that you're gonna be by yourself.
Man, whatever.
Glenn will come back for you, Dave. Glenn will come back for you, Dave.
What I figured out about Glenn, his intention just to kind of ride a short distance and go back home. So Glenn just be planning on going back anyway. I'm not sure Glenn has not finished the ride.
I gotta defend Glenn. Glenn came back for me.
Has Glenn finished the ride? Be honest. Has Glenn finished the ride?
He finished the ride that day, man. We was only going 16.
He didn't finish that ride all the way there and all the way back.
He did.
Oh, you only probably made it to like that little bridge and shit. So.
No, I made it to the end. I did the whole thing.
I wouldn't need anybody to come back.
He came back for me. Oh, you gonna need somebody to come back for you?
No, because I'm gonna just turn around and go back.
No, you gonna pull a Greg Parrish.
I'll be good.
Hey, look, Greg turned around.
But he gonna be with Greg the whole time though. They're gonna be together. That's gonna be there.
If you with Greg the whole time,
I'm gonna be with y'all for the first 100 feet.
First 100. The first 5 pedals.
Everybody that came with us dropped off.
But Dave, I'll be honest with you, it's gonna be embarrassing because by the time you get started with a bike, Greg is gonna be like surpassed you.
No.
And you're not gonna be able to keep up. You're not gonna be able to keep up with Dave. I mean,
it's different. It's different when you first start. I'm telling you, it's different, Dave. It ain't like
levels.
Wait, I'm not disputing the fact that I'm not gonna be able to keep up. I'm gonna be behind Greg. I'm saying I'm not gonna be embarrassed. That won't happen.
Oh, okay, fine. That's cool.
I was just saying there's levels. And if you competitive as I know you to be competitive,
it's
gonna bother you.
Greg
You
gonna
know
talk
that.
shit too.
It's gonna bother you.
Greg gonna talk shit the
It'll
whole
be
time.
fine. I'll just be riding by myself.
He
And the
gonna
next time y'all see me,
Dave, you
next time y'all see
150
me, oh, this
pounds
nigga
lighter
by-
than
he said,
me, and I was
Greg-
drunk last night and still beat Dave.
Greg gonna hit you. Greg gonna hit you with this. Come on, Ziggy. Come on, Ziggy.
He gonna say, Dave, you want me to wait for you? You want me to wait for you, Dave?
And see, King, that's you right about me being competitive. This bullshit Abby talking about.
Yeah.
Look, I come out. Look, I come out. I mean, been practicing, before y'all. And be like, nigga, how you go 30 miles like that?
Yeah,
You been
we all
riding.
tried it. We all tried it. It sound good. We all tried it. Kurt was
And
probably
Dave-
the
Dave-
only one that came out and stayed
But
there
Dave,
like that.
no, Dave, you might want to come out with us so you can kind of get like the bike etiquette and the bike clothing. Because like if you come out there in the cutoff, well, if you come out there, but if you come out there in the booty shorts you normally wear, man, that's just not appropriate.
Anthony,
You got those little jeans.
Hey,
on.
Greg.
that
we
I've been
went
stalking y'all
unscripted, Greg.
Facebook pages, right? I've been
Greg, we
stalking y'all
unscripted.
pages.
It's some Wildcats podcast.
So hold on, Greg. Hold on. Anthony, I've been stalking y'all pages, Anthony. So I've seen the transformation. Those first pictures y'all had on 90s basketball shorts.
Time out.
You're right.
And then,
Don't pull an owl.
It was one person that had on Gilbert Arenas jersey and James Harden jersey.
Hold on.
Look, don't pull an owl and be.
Don't try to overtalk me. Just let me go, right?
Okay.
Nobody had a helmet on except for Anthony, because everybody know Anthony had the bad accident with his dog years ago. So Anthony had a helmet on.
That's true.
And then
That's true.
I looked like a couple weeks later, everybody got helmets. I said, these Bama's got a sponsor. Everybody got helmets.
Yeah, you know who the sponsor was?
And you know Keith.
Amazon.
I know Keith. Keith on Amazon. Every time I see Keith, he got new gear on. He got new.
Nigga coordinated.
I know how it go.
I'm gonna do what I do.
And then
do what I do.
And then
Don't
Craig
come out-
stepped out there, and Craig started to look more like I don't know what y'all call them, his other bike buddies.
Yeah.
Started to look more like them with the way they dress.
Hold on.
Greg said they dressing alike.
Hey, Dave.
So I mean, I seen it.
The nigga won't even wear the regular shit around us. When he ride with us, he just come out in regular clothes. But when he go on the road with everybody else, the nigga geared up. The nigga got on clip-on shoes.
Dave, he come out with us with some camouflage booty shorts on.
Wait,
Polo shirt.
And an orange trash.
Why always gotta be
shirt.
some gay stuff in it? Why does it gotta be some gay stuff?
and
As
Keith,
long
he
as you
don't
don't
wear
look,
clip
Dave.
on with y'all. He don't clip in when he ride with y'all no more.
No, the nigga got on some old Kobe's and shit.
Hey, Dave, it's no need to, Dave.
But
Hey, Dave,
I will say
seriously,
we
look,
went
Dave,
down
look,
by the
it's serious. Don't come out that junk in no throwback old lads whatever jersey in no capris. Some people- Just don't
Them
do
tan
that.
capris with the little strings at the bottom.
But listen,
Them tan capris with the strings at the bottom.
I'm gonna wear whatever the fuck I want. And it sound like from Anthony. Anthony probably was the first one that got clowned with what he came out.
My God.
Hey, look, but Dave, I will give you this tip. If you buy your shit online, don't buy it from a Chinese place because their sizes don't match our sizes. So,
this nigga squeezing in the 2X. He can't send the joke.
I had on a 2X from China, and
That shit say U.S. medium.
I gotta soak this motherfucker in some water. Why can't I said, man, so
Hey,
nah,
look,
Dave, you might want to try your shit on, Dave.
He ain't never put the shorts back on again
my
either.
God.
I ain't never seen him put the shorts back on.
You actually went riding with the shirt though?
No, he had the shorts
man.
too, nigga. He had the shorts too, Dave, the padded shorts. He ain't never wore them Jones again.
Y'all need to understand when he started the podcast, yeah. Some Wildcats podcast, y'all.
We have
This the
Let
warm
this
up.
joke go, nigga. I'm
The
in this joke
pregame. It's the
crying
pregame
already.
right here.
this is the show.
I'm crying already.
What are you talking about?
This is the show. Okay, this is the show.
Malik said you too loud, Craig.
I'm too loud. What you mean?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, Craig, you loud.
What the fuck? I just got my mic on. I ain't got. You can't adjust the volume, man.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
I
man.
see-
Yeah, Dave, I can't wait for you to come out now, Dave.
Since I've been gone, nothing has changed. Craig is still Teddy Riley, freezing up on the screen.
How about now, Malik? Is it better? A little bit better, Malik? A little bit better?
Yeah, you got louder and shit.
I'm turning it down.
You got loud, though.
Sure did.
Oh, man, that shit was funny.
Ooh. Hey, but Dave, look, this is what you do. It's going to be wintertime soon, man. So that's when you get all your good deals and stuff, man.
I hear you, bro.
But man, you
gonna come out for real? That's the question, man.
That's what I'm looking at Dave's face like. We won't see Dave out there on no day.
When I come out, I'm gonna do the same transition as y'all. I'm gonna come out there and wear what the fuck I want to wear. Till y'all start clowning me.
Dave,
until y'all start clowning me.
Dave, as long as you out there.
Then I'm gonna make the transition. You know, no need for me to come out.
As long as you out there, Dave. As long as
you. We just want to see you, man. We just want to see you, man. That's it.
We done paused that one time before, Craig. We done paused that one time.
We just want to see you out there with us. How about that?
Nigga, say join us, nigga. Don't say it like that. That sounds a little too sentimental.
Hey, Craig, they've been hard on you, man, lately, man. They've been hard on you with that pause.
Hey,
Craig don't mess with us no more, man. Craig got some new dudes.
I ain't even talking about his bike buddies.
I got
buddy.
Hey, Slim, you got to go through the whole.
I got to ride with, man, to get a workout, man. Y'all get y'all workout in, I get my workout in.
Nigga, did we ever do that with you with basketball?
Well, no. Let me ask you this. So, Craig, you done lost a little bit of weight, all right? You done lost your neck, too. I don't know what's going on. But so, after you get married, are you going to keep on?
It's called facial hair, something you don't know about, but go ahead.
That shit kind of just all blended in.
It's called facial hair because I got a black shirt on. Okay? All right, it's facial hair.
Let me ask you, so after you get married, are you going to keep it up?
Hell yeah. I love this bike and shit. I'm going to try to. This shit, I ain't going to lie. I'm going to try to. This shit, it's hard, man. It's hard.
You plan on keeping it up through the winter? You got your winter?
It's winter right now. Bike season actually ended probably like 2-3 weeks ago.
But are you going to keep it up as it goes through? Because the real riders keep riding.
We plan to do 2 days a week instead of 3 days a week right
Dave,
now.
These dudes wanted to go out this morning at 7 a.m. this morning. I looked at the weather. It was 39 degrees. I said, oh, hell no, I'm not going out riding no damn bike. It's about to snow out this motherfucker nowadays. I was like, nah.
But see, I had to be at work at 3 o'clock, Dave. And if I'd have left with them, I'd have been at work at 5 o'clock. So it was no way in the world I was leaving out at 10. So I could be,
okay. If you go
I had to do what I had to do for my ride. I had to be at work at 3.
You absolutely right. I'm just telling you, I'm not riding.
Hey, Craig,
I'm on 30-degree weather.
I'm on your side, Craig. You got the bike buddy, you got the 18, and you got the B team. I got you.
The 18 ain't even come out. The 18 was like, it's too cold. Fries and Tom was like, oh man, it's too cold for that shit.
Well, they wrote yesterday. But Vince came out. Vince was out there riding.
Nigga, if it's 30, if I should say 30 degrees anywhere, I got the heat on. Ain't no heat on that bike.
It wasn't that bad for real. Once you start riding, you warm up. Like anything, when you start working out, you warm up.
If you ain't found the heated bike gear yet, you ain't found it yet.
My shit ended in
You got them heated
September.
ass pads.
My shit ended in September.
All right,
Everything I do in October is a bonus right now.
All right, let's get this thing started for real, y'all. Let's go for real. All right, so we are back at it. It's that podcast that's so damn good. Only some Wildcats can do it. I am Craig Black coming to you live from the Zoomverse and in the building. I got my family always with me. Man, I got my man Ant, a.k.a. the agent asshole, a.k.a. the old man. What's up, Ant?
Craig, you don't fuck with us no more, man.
Okay. Also in the building, I got his son, a.k.a. Keith,
hey, watch
a.k.a.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. His son name is Junior. Watch your mouth.
Keith the freak. What's up, Keith?
Kiss my ass, nigga.
That's the handy count with Junior.
Baby boy in the building. And last but not least, he's making an appearance after 5 months on hiatus. We don't know where the hell he been, but he is back. And my man, a.k.a. Old Blue, a.k.a. Mission in Action, a.k.a. man, my phone just broke, man. It's my phone broke. My phone, I don't know what the hell. My phone just been broke. a.k.a. I don't know. I'm just glad to see you, man. My man, Dave. What's up, Dave?
Hey, man, as always, it's an honor and a pleasure. Hey, look, man, sometimes you just got to live off the grid. It was great. I did a lot of traveling. You know, I was seeing my comments. I was seeing the inbox. Look, I
Did
was
this
seeing my
nigga just
inbox.
say he was traveling?
Listen, I was seeing all my
Living
inbox
off the
from
grid?
my fans. My fans was like, "Hey, when you come back to the show, like, what happened? Like, did Craig piss you off? Did he piss you off? Like,
Oh
who you
my
mad
God.
at? What's going on?" I said, "Don't worry, I'm gonna be back. They holding it down. I'll be back. You know, I'll be right back at it." So it's good to be back, man. It's good.
We're glad to have you back, man. We glad to have
We
you.
are so glad to have you back, man.
I do get a 5-minute monologue, right? Because I need it. I got a lot to say.
No, he did say that. He did say
You
that.
just used it with the
Oh
bike.
no, that was only a minute. That was my introduction.
My
my
God.
So look, so go and give me your 5 minutes.
Nah, we done.
Look, the nigga left.
Oh damn. That nigga.
You know what? He threw me off because I thought he was.
I thought he was gonna take Dave out. He took himself out.
Look, I thought he was gonna mute me. That's what I thought he was gonna do.
All right, so let's break it down for the people. This podcast is about us and our friendship over the last 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 plus years. And it's about all the topics we want to cover because we don't give a goddamn about what you think. It's all about what we think. And this week, let's get it started. Let's go right to the NFL. Let's go to football.
You've been practicing.
Let's go to the NFL, man. We got to talk about our Washington football team off the jump. Riverboat Ron. I don't know what in the hell he was thinking.
I like the call. I like the call.
I hate the call.
I like the call. Fuck it.
Can't stand the call.
I like his explanation. He said, "Look,
I heard his explanation too.
I teach to play to win the game. We play to win the game. If we would have went for that extra point, we would have tied the game. We don't play to tie. We play to win. So I like the call.
Yeah.
So
he said about
hold up. Let me ask this question though. How do you make a call when you don't have the personnel to make that play, and you know you don't have the personnel to make that play?
You got to teach that mindset. You got to teach that mindset.
You got to put that mentality in it.
Hold on, for the people who didn't see the game, the people who maybe are not Skins fans or Washington football team fans, or people who missed the game like myself. What was it? He skipped the extra point.
Nigga, just say help me. Just say help me. Help me understand. Get me caught up.
He went for 2.
He went we were down one with 36 seconds. Down one with 36 seconds, and rather than go for the extra point, he went for 2.
Okay.
And obviously at the Giants.
Obviously they didn't get it. The score was 20-19 and they lost the game.
Man, he threw the ball. The quarterback threw the ball into the dirt.
Yes.
Into the dirt?
Yes.
Into the turf.
I thought he had enough room to run it in.
Was it his favorite backup or was it Alex Smith who played?
It was Kyle Allen.
Yeah,
Craig, look at Craig, Shawty. For everybody on Facebook.
I'm froze right now. I'm frozen.
No, you back now. I was about to tell everybody on Facebook this.
But you were froze for a second.
You have the time.
You was froze for a second.
You were froze for a second, dude.
I haven't frozen at all. I haven't seen anything.
You were just froze for a second.
As you were talking about.
As you were talking about me, your ass froze. But let's get back to it though. Let's get back to it. Ron Rivera, okay, he makes that's what he does. That's who he is. But you as a coach, you know your squad, you know your team. We sit and we know that this starting offense that's on the field is not good. We understand that. This quarterback is not that good. Our offensive line is not that good. We had a chance to get to overtime and possibly have our defense hold them up because our defense, they were bending but not breaking a lot during the game, and their offense was starting to get a little bit stagnant. So why not take it into the extra quarter so you can possibly win this game?
Because he know his mob. The defense gave up 20 points to the Giants.
To the Giants. So
to the Giants.
Just like you were saying, the offense line is not that good. The offense is not that good. The defense is not that good either.
The defensive line is better than the offensive line? Come on,
they're better, but
they still gave up 20 points.
Why not?
For the last couple of possessions, they stopped them for the last couple of possessions of that. Last 2 or 3 possessions, they held them up. So the momentum was on the defensive side of the ball. Come on, you just cannot.
In all fairness, they held their offense scoreless in the second half.
Yes.
So so in all fairness, but honestly, I don't got no problem with Ron Rivera.
But Craig, I think you're looking at it as like we have like a veteran team or solid on both sides of the field. Sometimes when you just want to steal a win, when you got these young teams.
But that's always been the MO. When you away, you go for the win. If you was at home, you go for the tie. That's kind of always been the MA.
I thought that was just basketball. That football too?
It's just football too. Football too.
Hey, I just know we threw a win away today. We let the Giants win this game. We threw a win. I think we could have went to overtime and won the game. It was a terrible call for me. I mean, that's some people gonna like it. I guess it's a 50. It's a coin toss. Some people gonna like it. Some people ain't.
Craig, I look at this season as it's a young team, don't have high expectations, and you just play this season now. You trying different things.
Hey, and right now we in the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. That's what we need to be in right now. The Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. We still
got to beat the Jets out of that shit. And to be honest with you, we beat the Giants, and next time we play, we back right where we was.
Well, shit, yeah, because the NFC is terrible.
It stinks.
I mean,
it stinks.
It's winnable for anybody.
Shoot, we're 1-5 right now. We should be 2-4. All right, it's some Wildcats podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse. We're talking football right now, NFL. Let's go to another couple more games. Just run them down real quick. We got the who we want to mess with. Let's go to the Steelers and the Browns. The Browns didn't come to play today at all. After having a couple of
Baker Mayfield looked like Baker
outings. Mr. Mayfield threw a couple. He threw a pick six. He threw a couple of picks, didn't he?
The Browns was 10 for 20 for 118 yards.
Ooh, was he on your fantasy team today?
Nah. I don't even think nobody got him in our fantasy league. That's the crazy part. I don't think nobody has him.
Nothing's crazy about that. That's nobody should.
Nobody has him, but I mean that's those stats not gonna beat anybody, especially not a team that's undefeated.
Final score 38-7. The Browns take the L, and I think Odell Beckham had like 3 catches again. I don't know what the hell it's not. The Steelers got a defense.
They're wasting.
Yeah, they got like one of the top. That's my fantasy
defense
football.
in it. That's what they doing.
Yeah, that's my fantasy football defense.
But I just gave you his quarterback stats. He can't throw it to himself.
And the Steelers have always had a solid defense, Greg.
Can we finally give Mike Tomlin some respect? Can we put some respect on his name? He's a good coach, man. Or Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin? Okay.
Yeah.
Put some respect on that man's name.
We just don't like him because Al's a fan of the Steelers right now. That's the only reason we don't like him. All right.
I don't have no problem with the Steelers.
Some Wildcats podcast going to the Ravens at the Eagles. 30-28. Eagles came through for me on my fantasy football. I needed them to score some points, and so their defense wouldn't.
That game was never in question and stuff, man. The Eagles.
If they score a point, if you got the points for them, they got them late because they was getting smashed early.
Yeah, they was. I was nervous. I was nervous as hell. They need to put some points up against the Ravens defense, and they did that. So the Ravens points came down for me because they had like 40-some points at the beginning of like the first half of the game. The
Ravens just played not to lose and stuff, man. So that game was never in threat.
Yeah, it was over in the first half, and then they came back at the end. But the game was pretty much over. They had a chance to tie it up and went for 2, but that they ran a run pass option that lost yards instead of even trying to had a chance to convert the 2-point conversion. They lost yards.
All right, let's keep it moving. Some Wildcats podcast, NFL football scores running down the Broncos at the Patriots. Broncos 18, Patriots 12. Cam Newton came back this week, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He did.
He played, but he wasn't back.
He was on the field.
Yeah, he wasn't looking like himself. He ain't helped me.
Well, he just had COVID, so I'm gonna give him a little pass and stuff, man. So
he's still sick.
He's something.
All right, let's keep it moving. Some Wildcats podcast. We're gonna go to the Falcons at the Vikings. The Falcons pick up their first win of the season, 40-23 against the Vikings. The Falcons, what the hell?
Yeah,
so they got a new coach. They got a new coach now.
Raheem Devon.
Yeah, Ryan Moore. That was matter of fact, he was the Redskins' old DB coach.
Yeah. He's from the Redskin tree. But this was his first game, Craig. So I wasn't surprised that they came out and played.
Yeah, they did that for coach.
He was down Tampa Bay. He was the head coach of Tampa Bay before he came here. So this is not his first go around as a head coach either.
That was a bad stop in Tampa Bay for him, though. That was a real bad stop. I mean,
in the beginning, they play for him. They said they love playing for him. It's just towards the end it was bad.
Yeah, next.
All right, let's keep it moving. So Wildcats Podcast.
Andy, I didn't know y'all still did the rundowns on schools, but go ahead.
We doing the Titans.
A lot of stuff is subject to change with executive decisions
Keith,
being made.
I thought the rundown stopped maybe episode 25.
We're doing the Titans at the Texans. The Titans 42, the Texans 36.
Man, Derrick Henry is a monster. 201. His second 200-yard game this season. He is a monster, Charlotte.
He's a beast.
But even when he runs, he just looks like he's so much bigger than everybody and stuff, man. Craig, you look confused.
The Bama is the Bama. I didn't know he had. I didn't know he had his first 200-yard game. I'm kind of amazed right now. I didn't know he did
his second 200-yard game and stuff.
What did he look like?
Yards a day.
What did he look like?
He looked like he bigger than everybody and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Pause. Want to put a pause right there?
Gonna pause that?
I want to put a pause right there.
Hey, Malik, just insert the pause button right here, Malik.
For Dave, I pause it. For Dave, I pause
it. For Dave. Okay.
You know what they said it's like they got to put that red tape on his helmet like when you play in the youth football league where
I heard that
kid, he put the red tape on his helmet. He can't touch the ball.
Right.
Hey Slim, but what he did to Josh Norman on Thursday or whatever day that was that Monday night?
I think Josh Norman's still on IR from that one and stuff, man. That might have ended Josh Norman's career and stuff, man. He might not.
Josh Norman said, "Coach, put me." After that, Josh Norman said, "Hey man, put me in the COVID protocols."
Shit, Slim slammed it out of him. If he had it in him, he slammed it out of him that night.
Right.
All right, we're gonna keep it moving. We got the Chicago Bears 23, the Panthers 16. I wanted Teddy Bridgewater to get a win, but the Bears are 5-1 right now. The Bears are looking like a squad behind old Nick Foles, that former Super Bowl champion.
It's the defense. It's the defense.
Yeah, but Nick Foles is the number one backup in NFL history. He comes in and wins games for you.
And Alabama got a stadium. Got a statue at a different stadium that he's still playing.
He got a statue at a different stadium.
What?
The Eagles made a statue for him when he won the Super Bowl.
Did they really?
Yes.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yes.
Well, shit. That's why Carson Wentz can't get right.
Right. Exactly.
He got the Nick Foles. He got the Nick Foles demons behind.
He got to ride past the statue of the back.
That was their first. That was his first Super Bowl. That was their first Super Bowl in franchise history. You should know that.
Yeah.
Why should he know that? Okay, let's keep it moving. So Wildcats Podcast coming to you live from the Zoom first. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Keep letting me to that bullshit, man.
I wasn't going that way.
So
easy, man.
Easy, damn.
Easy.
No, that's just Craig taking on his inner asshole, man. Let's go to
the Bucks.
Pause.
The Bucks and the Packers. You know the score of the game right now?
It's over.
Who won the game? You know who won the game? I didn't have the score.
Yeah, the Bucks. It was like 31-14 or something.
It was like 38-10 at one point.
So Tom Brady takes out Aaron Rodgers. Is Tom Brady the truth now?
Aaron Rodgers had a bad game. He had 2 picks in the first half. They were up 10-0, and he had 2 back-to-back picks. He hadn't had an interception in his last 157 pass attempts.
Tom Brady is Tom Brady, Craig. Simple as that. Somebody takes him out. When is he not taking him out?
Aaron Rodgers just had a bad game. He had a bad game early and shit, man. So
Dave, you saying Tom Brady's still a GOAT right now?
Yeah, well, he didn't lose his GOAT status. He moved on to a new team. And what are they, 5-2 now?
Well, I know
4-2.
I never gave him the GOAT status to begin with because of those Deflategate, Spygate.
Craig, your GOATs are always to the left of everybody
Tittygate,
so
Trashgate. I don't know all them damn gates. The cheaters, they some cheaters. Anyway, let's keep it moving. So Wildcats Podcast, one more game. We're gonna run down. We're just gonna get some picks for tonight. Tonight's the 49ers taking on the Rams tonight. Who y'all got?
Rams.
Now y'all see Keith frozen right now. Am I not crazy? Y'all see Keith right now? Take a picture of that. Take a picture of that. Take a picture of that. You were just frozen, sir. So who y'all got, the Rams or the 49ers? Real quick.
I got the Rams.
I think the 49ers, man, Galapio was hurt for the last 2 weeks, and he came back and they thought he was gonna be the savior and stuff, man. He looked like some shit. So
I'm gonna go with the Rams. That's one of them pick'em games. It's either way you go,
It's a conference game too.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So do you have it? NFL matchups. Don't forget, we got 2 games on Monday night. You got the Chiefs and the Bills. Excuse me, and you got the who else? The Colts and
Cowboys.
the Cowboys. Oh, the Cowboys. The Cowboys and who?
The Cardinals.
Cowboys and the Cardinals.
The Chiefs and the Bills should be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good game. I just need my man Mahomes to get off for my fantasy football. That's all I need. Mahomes to do his thing. Yes. That'd be 2 wins in a row. Somebody got their ass beat last week. We ain't gonna talk about that. All right, let's switch gears. Some Wildcats podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse, and we're gonna go into the entertainment world real quick. We're gonna talk about your boy Ice Cube.
I thought we weren't gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk about your boy Ice Cube. You know what? Let me break this down for the people so people know.
Keith, I told Derek this is how he's going to actually
You told me too.
I was going.
I said that's exactly how he's going to do it.
I'm going to tell everybody.
Exactly.
They are mad at me because I want to talk about Ice Cube. They saying talking about Ice Cube is not even worth bringing it up, and I'm like, how is it not worth bringing it up to give your opinion about what's going on with Ice Cube in the contract for Black America? How is that not a worthy topic to bring up?
Did he talk to you?
Podcast.
Did he talk to you?
My God, everybody's talking about it. You know,
did he talk to you?
Mr. NWA, yeah, me, Ice Cube had a conversation today. I had him on the radio.
Did he talk to you today?
So it's like,
but Keith, I disagree with you. It's not possible for him to talk to everybody.
I didn't ask you if you agree with me or not. I said, did he talk to you?
I just wanted to let Craig know that
it's just a yes or no question.
I just wanted to let Craig know I had an opinion, the opposite of what, a couple of people on the panel feel. That's all. That's all.
I ain't even get my opinion. I just said what we're talking about.
I don't care if we talk about it or not. But I just want to throw my opinion out there. I didn't have a problem with him,
Hey, my man, you said you wanted a 5-minute monologue. Y'all go ahead and work that out right now.
No, I had my monologue.
All right, so basically, nevertheless, Ice Cube rolled out his contract. He gave the Dems a chance to talk about it, and he gave the Republicans a chance to talk about it. He went and met with the Republicans, and Black Twitter called them a new asshole. They calling Ice Cube a sellout. They're saying Ice Cube ain't this, ain't that. Ice Cube defends himself and says he's not down with either party. He's not a Democrat. He's not a Republican. He's an independent. But why are we so quick to condemn somebody just because they lay it out there and they talk? And I believe in Ice Cube. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Ice Cube is for the people. He can't speak for everybody. Nobody should be able to speak for everybody. You should have your own opinion about everything. So using that as a defense, Keith, I believe is bullshit.
Why are you saying my name?
Craig, honestly, and let me play devil advocate on that. He's got his black contract. That's why even in his interviews and stuff, he says, I have my black contract. And I'm like, well, damn, how you gonna put out a contract that's supposed to represent Black America and don't nobody know what it is, essentially, but you?
His Black America is not the same as my Black America right now.
Okay, but see, this is the thing, y'all haven't been following it to even say it. You see, you stating misinformation.
You haven't been following
because hold up, because the contract is up on his website, and he said that every time for the last year and a half. What are you talking about? You get a chance to see it. It's been up there for a year and a half.
So pretty much, Andy, if the contract is out there for people to see, then you really can't use the argument, did he talk to me, before you make judgment on it.
I never said did he talk to me.
I'm just saying you need to at least read the contract to see if it applies to you before you crush him on anything. I don't think that anybody should be crushing him for trying to even if it is his contract, even if it is his opinion, and he didn't talk to everybody. I'm not going to condemn somebody for stepping up to talk to the administration, whether it's administration that nobody believes in or not. He said like Craig said, he talked to both sides.
No. What he did is he approached both sides. And basically,
And
the Democrats shot him down. The Democrats shot him down.
Shoot him down.
They said wait till after the election.
Wait till
after the election. Down right now. What are you talking about?
That's a shot. That's a shot down.
How's that shot down? They said not now.
Hold on, I'm not talking about shot down as in they shot down what's in the contract. I'm talking about they shot down the actually just the possibility or the opportunity to talk about it now. They shot him down to have a
because they're not in position to do anything about it right now. So why would they not wait until after they're in position to do it?
Because it goes way back to when we argued about Diddy holding the vote hostage. That's all it really is. It's like, look, it's like before you take our vote, let's sit down and talk about what you're going to do for us and what you're willing to agree to before we vote for you. That's all it is. You can't tell me all that.
He said he was independent already.
I see it right now as a distraction. And right now, it's if you start making the black people divisive within this in this electoral year, it's a recipe for Ray Orange dude getting back up in there. And that's exactly what Orange dude's planning with for and shit, man.
Exactly.
It's like this. What would you expect Trump to say, or the Republican? Well, I ain't gonna say Republicans. What do you expect Trump to say when presented by that when he's trying to get the black vote? Oh yeah, come on, Cube of Ice. Come on, Q. Come on in here. Yeah, fuck the police. You know what I'm saying? What do you expect him to say?
I agree with that. I agree with that point of view, man. I agree with that. I agree. It can be a distraction, but my whole point in this whole discussion is that we should be discussing it. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying you saying this nigga's taking this. We shouldn't have brought this topic up. That's my whole thing. I'm like, I understand what Ice Cube trying to do. He's an entertainer. There's a lot of politicians. There are a lot of other entertainers that have been part of the black movement who haven't said anything right now. I mean, at least I applaud him for trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? And
Craig,
if it's
Craig, your boy, and it's my man too, but Killer Mike, right? I know you've been on the Killer Mike bandwagon recently. Killer Mike said the same thing in a recent interview. He was like, Trump is the only one that's actually he's like, take away the platinum, the title of it. He was like, I hate the title of it, but he was like, he's the only administration that's coming out and saying, have some verbiage in there that they would do something for the black people, for not minorities, not all, no, but just black people. Totally.
But I don't believe that. I don't believe Trump's going to do anything for any black people. Let's keep it real clear. I don't believe anything Trump is saying he's not going to do it. Right now, he's trying to get the black vote. He's going to say whatever he's going to say, try to get the black vote. So I don't believe none of that. I'm going to tell you,
he's been president for 35 of the last 36 months. So at the 35th month, he gonna come in and try to make all of these resolutions and all these changes supposed to help the black people.
That's just politics.
What was the other 34 months?
You're right. It's politicians talk. You're right. It is. I agree. Like Craig said, I'm not arguing for that Trump is actually going to do anything. It's politics. But my thing is, for the Democrats, I would at least prefer for them to actually sit down and talk before. That's all. Because telling me let's talk after, telling me talk that. Well, okay, you in the
man, we had to talk with Diddy, man.
We won the White House now. So
we had to talk with Diddy. Like, we got to meet with all the rappers. Cool James, Slick Rick. Who else is next? We done met with Shamaman the God. We done met with Shamaman the God.
My whole thing is to piggyback off of what you're saying about, believing Trump and what he's saying. And what Anthony was saying about how many weeks he's been in the office as president right now. And everything that he's talking about, he's gonna do. Like, it's not like you getting in, you about to go into the office. You've been in the office. So I haven't heard in one time of anything that he's been saying over the last couple of weeks since they've been campaigning for this re-election that he says, I'm gonna continue to. He's still saying what I'm gonna do. Right. Like he's not there already.
I'll tell you what.
I need to hear what you're going to continue to do.
When he has these rallies, he don't talk about no platinum plan or no gold plan, whatever or the black contract. He don't talk about that stuff. So I'm like, Q. I'm like, Q.
So I'm not buying it.
Okay, this is my thing. I dislike about Q, and I'm gonna leave it at that. It's this whole thing that where he wouldn't in the interview he had on CNN, he wouldn't say that he's not going to vote against Trump. You feel me? That's my whole thing.
But he said he was independent.
He's saying he's independent. So who is ain't no third damn party gonna win no goddamn election.
He just said he's not going off of party.
But he says
he would do what? That's not what he was saying.
He would never say that he's not going to vote against Trump and not be for the. I understand you saying you're independent, but come on, man, come on. That right there, it was a part of the distraction that I agree with Anthony brought up. That was like a distraction point. Man, you got to say to your fans, your fan base, these NWA that love your music, you got to say like, hey, you know what? Don't vote for Trump.
But Craig,
I'm independent. But just don't vote for Trump.
Craig, that goes back to what we always talk about when we talk about any celebrities or rich people. We talk about their fan base. His fan base is not black people. I mean, I'm sorry, it is black people, but the majority of his money comes from white consumers. So he's not gonna come out there and just say who he's voting for, and then segregate or push it. You know, he's gonna lose fans by it. He's not. Man. Most celebrities and rich people, they don't talk about who they're voting for. It's just us, the John Doe public, who verbally voice who we vote for because it don't affect them.
Cube don't realize, man, he already had that conversation with Kanye, man. So Cube, you're a little late, Slim.
Old dirty bastard.
Craig, did you get what you wanted to get out of this, Craig? Are you happy now, Craig?
Yeah, Craig, are you happy now? I'm just saying, Keith, this was topic worthy. That's all I'm saying.
I talked about it with you. I was talking about it with you.
Topic worthy, man. But you could have just shut up the half the time. You didn't have to talk right.
And we went past the 8:15 mark.
Wow. All right, this is a Wildcats podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse. We're gonna switch gears. We're gonna get off this Ice Cube conversation. We're gonna go straight to. Let's take it to the NBA real quick, and let's congratulate the Los Angeles Lakers for this NBA championship 2020. Los Angeles Lakers champions. And Keith, if you want to say something about your boy LeBron, go right ahead. I'll give you your 5 minutes monologue, whatever the hell you want to do with your boy LeBron.
None of that.
But then how many weeks y'all been off air? We just got this.
It's been about 2 or 3 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. We ain't been on since day one.
Shit, now we didn't even get a chance to talk about the championship, man. Right now, we need to start talking about free agency. Cause they talking about either Derrick Rose or Chris Paul going to the Lakers.
Yeah, I don't think Chris Paul that contract. Chris Paul ain't $85 million worth of contract with a player right now.
I agree, but that's LeBron boy. And LeBron might be like, look, I want my man to get a ring.
No, because LeBron and them, they call the Banana Boat crew. They already said that their dream was to all play together before they were done. So I wouldn't be surprised. And
so what the hell, he bringing Melo too?
Nah, he could have brought Melo last year. He ain't
so
bring Melo.
That throw your Banana Boat theory out the window then.
Well, now I mean, they could use Chris Paul. Melo wouldn't have been
$85 million.
Rondo took the option year out of his contract, so they don't have a point guard.
LeBron only has a contract with the Lakers for the next 2 years, I think.
And they got to sign AD.
That doesn't make sense why Rondo would leave. They ain't got enough money for Rondo. I don't understand.
But Rondo only had that 1 year contract, and then he had that option year, right?
Just about everybody they signed last year
had a 1 year deal.
1 year deal. They threw a team together with what was out there. And
they had to do that in order to be able to get Anthony Davis signed underneath for that max deal too.
And I know it's a lot of money for Chris Paul, but there's a lot of talk about the Clippers needing a true point guard to run their squad. So them picking up Chris Paul is what the Clippers were doing to the Lakers last year. The Clippers was picking up everybody off the waiver wire to keep them from going to LA. And the Lakers could be doing the same thing. We just gonna keep Chris. We're gonna pay a lot of money, but we're gonna keep Chris Paul from going to the Clippers.
Yeah, but they're not gonna pick him up for no $85 million though, Dave. He still got 2 more years on his contract and 40 plus a year.
He ain't worth that.
That don't make sense. Yeah, that don't make sense. Not a 37 year old.
Not at 36.
He not worth that. But I think Rondo should make a decision to go back there. He could possibly get another ring. I don't understand why he would want to leave that situation.
Two, man. He want to start. He probably want to start.
He got 2 rings. 2 rings. Yeah. He doesn't start. He wants to start. He can start somewhere else and make more money. He's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they bring in Chris Paul, they can't play on the same team.
They bring in Derrick Rose. He can't play on the same team.
I'm talking about
Chris Paul. Oh yeah.
Rondo played a big role in that championship. Boy. He ignited that squad a couple of times. Boy, it is what it is. You gotta get your money.
They tried to get Derrick Rose last year at the way.
The most important question is right now: is this Lakers championship real or is it a fake championship right now? Does it have an asterisk beside it? How are we grading this 2020 NBA championship for the Los Angeles Lakers?
Depends on who you ask.
What the history book say?
Well, why would we put an asterisk beside?
Because
I'm glad you're back, Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Welcome back, Dave.
Because it's a shortened season.
Right.
It was played without fans. It's in the middle of the pandemic.
Right.
Like, what else you need?
Okay, so if you go back to your picks pre-pandemic for who you thought would have been in the championship game, you wouldn't have said Miami. I get that because Miami came out of nowhere. But you would have put the Lakers in the championship. It wouldn't have been.
I would have put them. I would have put them in the Western Conference Championship.
Pre-pandemic, you could have picked the Lakers to win the championship, correct?
But that's conventional wisdom.
So what I'm saying is, no matter shortened season, whether it was pandemic, no fans, the team that won it is more than likely the team that you thought was going to win it anyway. So I said, but again, they won it, but they didn't win it the way I expected them to win it. Meaning what?
So that's your asterisk. That's his asterisk.
Meaning what? Is that because they played a depleted Miami team? What do you mean?
Meaning that I didn't expect to come out. I didn't expect the team that came out the West in the Western Conference Finals to be the team that was in the Western Conference Finals. I didn't expect any of the teams in the East.
You thought the Clippers would win.
Hey, I thought the Clippers was going to be in the Western Conference Finals I thought it was going to be an LA Western Conference.
Okay, so just the fact that the Clippers fell apart and didn't do what they were supposed to do, it means that it's an asterisk because the team you thought would come out.
Dave, every time I answer a question, you're gonna keep asking me more questions. So I'm gonna give you my 3 points. Again, once again, my three points as to why there's an asterisk is A, it's a shortened season. 2, you're not playing in front of crowds. 3, you're not playing in front of your arena. And 4, it's in the midst of a pandemic. So in my opinion, just my opinion, there's going to be an asterisk. There's nothing put like this. It's not going to be anything that when you think of this championship that's won by LeBron, the first thing you're going to be like, oh yeah, that's doing COVID. That's going to be the first thing that's going to come to your mind.
I'm going to that's number 4.
In my opinion, it's going to be like,
it's number 4.
The way I
if anything, winning it in the bubble was tougher than winning it in any other year.
The team that I saw,
I disagree with that,
the LA team that I saw pre-pandemic was dominant enough that it's not going to make me say, oh, they won because of COVID. Because that team that was dominant during the regular season before pre-pandemic, I'm not surprised that team went through a pandemic and won a championship. So I'm not going to think back and say, oh, that's – now, granted, I won't think because of COVID. I will think this is an asterisk. If I did say it was an asterisk, it's because of the fact that the team they played in the championship had players hurt. They had some of their superstar players got hurt during the championship game. That's the only reason I look at us kind of watered down is because Bam got hurt. But they got hurt. Miami wasn't strong.
But they won games without Dragons. So I hear you.
Yeah, but that's why Miami was a 5 seed.
Put like this: everything that we do during this time, from January or February up until this point, or up until the time we get a vaccine, in my opinion, is going to be an asterisk. Because everything that we're going to do, we're going to remember everything that happened this year because of the pandemic. We're going to remember that the Lakers won their championship in the bubble because of the pandemic. We're going to remember that the Lakers won in a shortened season because of the pandemic.
No, that makes sense. I get what you're saying, but I understand what you're saying. I agree with that, but that doesn't mean I would put an asterisk on the championship just because it was during the pandemic. Because you're making it seem like
there's no asterisk beside that championship that the Spurs had where they only played 50 games.
So think about what you just said. Yeah, they played 50 games.
Some people do.
All they say is that Tim Duncan got 5 rings.
By virtue of you mentioning that, by virtue of you just mentioning it was only 50 games, asterisk. By virtue of you mentioning it,
Yeah, but nobody takes that away.
I hate to say this, I agree with Mr. Cowan. I agree with Mr. Cowan. Mr. Cowan's points are very valid right now, and I agree. It's a fake championship, Anthony. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%.
There you go.
It's a fake championship.
When I put the Craig sauce on it.
You didn't say fake. You didn't say real fake.
I didn't say fake. I say asterisk.
I agree. I'm with you, 100%. It's fake. All right, so Wildcats Podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse.
Wait, all right. Does Houston, hold on, does Houston Rockets, do they have an asterisk on their 2 championships because Mike was playing baseball?
Oh, my God. Yeah.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, we put an asterisk right there, too. All right, we're going to keep it moving and go to another subject, all right? We're going to stay with inside the sports worlds, and we're just going to congratulate a couple. I don't know if y'all even paid attention. NHL champions. We're going to congratulate the Tampa Bay Lightning. Y'all know, look at the faces. Faces like, hockey? What? Yeah. It's a hockey mentioned on the show right now. NHL champions. Y'all give it up one time. I need an applause effect for the Tampa Bay Lightning. 2020 champions, NHL. All right. Also going to the WNBA, we got to congratulate the Seattle Storm, the 2020 WNBA champions. Y'all keep up. It's basketball. I mean, damn.
Yeah. We with you. Why you?
Damn. Look at Keith's face. Look at Keith.
I ain't shit.
Keith like, what the hell? All right. And that's it for sports. We're going to leave sports right there.
Did you say baseball? Tampa Bay? I know they're playing in the World Series now.
Oh, you know what? I was going to go to baseball. Thank you, Anthony. Once again, thank you, Anthony. Fake chip. We need to go to the Major League Baseball real quick. we got 2 Game 7s. 2 Game 7s happened. Houston Astros were down 3-0. They came all the way back to force a Game 7, but they ultimately lost. And now the Tampa Bay Rays are now in the World Series. And they're going up against, we don't know. Game 7 is going down tonight between the Dodgers and the Braves. I think the Dodgers was down 3-1, and they came all the way back to force a Game 7. So who do you got, the Dodgers or the Braves tonight? The game is going on right as we speak, right as we taping this show. Who you got?
I don't watch sports in protest of Black Lives Matter, so I haven't watched sports. I thought we was boycotting sports. That's what I thought. We thought we was trying to hit the
I think you boycotted as a result of not having a TV. Hey, shout out to David Babbitt. David, we appreciate you following the show, David. Dave Babbitt. Tell my man Doug what's up. I ain't hollering at Doug.
He said he ain't got no TV. What?
And his phone broke.
Lord.
And his phone broke.
Oh man.
But y'all go right ahead. Y'all, give you.
Who you got, Keith? The Dodgers or the Braves, man? Real quick, let's get it done.
I'm not watching that shit either, man. I'm with
Dave. Oh my God!
This is an asterisk.
It's the asterisk beside the
That's why they ain't watching it.
That's why they got 2 Game 7s because it's the asterisk.
It ain't no home teams in it. They lost my concern once the home team's gone.
It'll be a fake World Series. I'm going with the.
They not in the bubble.
I'm going with the Braves, man. The Braves. I think the Braves are going to win it all, man. I'm going with the Braves. All right, so Wildcats Podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse. We're going to go back to some entertainment. We're going to talk about the Titty Gate. Cardi B leaked the nude picture, and it went across the internet, and everybody called her pancake titty. Terrible. But the thing is, after all this is said and done, Cardi B and Offset, the divorce is off. They're back together. Now, this is what I can't understand.
Do we still got that category of who gives a fuck?
Yeah, we do.
You can't forget what our audience age group is.
But everybody knows about Tittygate. They know about this pancake titty in our age group. Everybody's seen this.
But wait a minute. Once again, I've been MIA for a few months. I didn't know that we did like the hot topic gossip, like
Craig changed it.
I didn't know. I think Craig. No, everybody knows about it, but that doesn't mean anybody wants to talk about it.
But look, I guess a better question is, Craig. A better question is, Cardi B a MILF?
Is she a MILF? I think she is a MILF. Yeah, she is a MILF.
I know it's a mom. I liked it, but I thought it had to be older. I guess
she got a baby, so she's a MILF.
She's a MILF, right? But yeah,
with pancake titties. and she's not getting divorced now. She's getting back with Offset. And the crazy thing about it, this dude just keeps cheating on her over and over and over again, and she keeps going back.
That's not why they're about to get a divorce.
Why were they about to get a divorce? They want to get a divorce because she was cheating? Why were they about to get
because of the WAP. Literally, because of the WAP. He was asking her to stop making that type of music and stuff. He felt like that type of music was disrespectful to him, believe it or not.
That's the type of music that.
So it had nothing to do with the 2 or 3 times she caught him cheating. That had nothing to do with it.
Right. He was all speculation because none of us have been in their room to know exactly what's going on in their damn marriage. So why are we talking about this shit?
Yeah, that's true.
Craig, did you hear that? It just sounded like we lost like 20 viewers just when you brought this topic up. That's what it sounded like.
Hey, David Babbitt said he do want to talk about Tittygate.
Look at that. Babbitt. There you go, Babbitt. Pancake titty.
Unless you can produce some pictures on this podcast right now.
I don't want to see.
That's the only way it can help us.
Can I share a screen? Let me share the screen real quick. We are live in the Zoomverse. I do got the ability to share the screen.
Beat me to it, man. I'm thinking like we're not showing no titties.
All right, this is a Wildcats podcast coming to you live in the Zoomverse. Let's keep it moving. More entertainment. Timberland and Swiss Beats have announced season 2 of Versus is coming, and they said it's going to be better than the first season of Versus. Now, this is my thing. It's great and everything.
Is that a show? What is that? What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
Okay, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what Versus is. Okay,
I don't. What is it?
Versus is actually a music battle between 2 artists that they put up on the internet live.
Oh, Teddy Riley. Why you ain't say Teddy Riley?
Yeah, I know you know who Teddy Riley is.
Yeah,
yes, you know who Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley and Babyface.
Okay. They actually had some good ones this year, man.
Jill Scott and Erykah
Badu. Snoop and DMX.
That was a good one.
2 Chainz and Rick Ross was a good one. Monica and Brandy.
Nelly and Ludacris, was that good?
Man, I'd rather watch Lovecraft and Country.
What about Patty
and Gladys Knight?
What time is Lovecraft and Country come on tonight?
You know what? All right. But I want to take this to a different level. I want to take why haven't we done a go-go version?
That's on HBO, Dave. So TV and all.
I just got basic cable. Yeah, I just got basic cable.
But you got cable with no TV. So like, when you hook it up to your phone?
Oh my God.
I mean,
hey Dave.
This is 2020, and everybody on the planet has a tablet.
Hey Dave, offline, I'm gonna give you a streaming app. Streaming app is real cheap, man. You got to pay for you got to pay for nothing, man. I'll hook you up with that.
I steal from the neighbors, like old school. I'm good.
You gonna just put that out there and stuff.
God damn, can we get back to the goddamn Versus?
Your neighbors don't follow us, man. You about to be FIU candidate.
Ooh, okay. I'm trying to get to the go-go version of the Versus, damn it. I want to put RE against the Chuck Brown band. We need to do this in DC, man. Versus.
No,
is that not a good one?
I don't think that's a good one.
Hold on. If you using RE hits and you using Chuck's hits,
you said Chuck Brown band, not that.
Well, Chuck is not here to be his.
So that's why we don't use them. So we go with EU and RE.
Yeah, how you gonna have Chuck?
How you gonna have his band?
Why can't we use his band? Why can't you? What's wrong with that?
You almost made me say something that would have been real wrong.
But you can't have time card.
That's no disrespect to Chuck. That's not disrespecting Chuck. That's his legacy.
What do you mean? Craig, can you have a Tribe Called Quest without Five Dog?
I think RE should go against Backyard.
No, I think it should be EU. They've been there longer. EU been there longer. It should be older and Earl. EU and back. It should be back and jump. EU and RE.
Okay, but not with Chuck.
Right. And he almost made me say something that was real bad.
Why not? I'm trying to figure out why not Chuck, and it's the legacy of his band. Because Chuck's past doesn't mean his legacy can't show and produce his music.
Chuck is the band. Chuck is the front line of the band. It's Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers.
So his kids couldn't sit down there in the band with Scooby and all his daughters. They couldn't sit there and represent the Chuck Brown's music.
It wouldn't be the same.
Can CJ go on the radio and talk for Craig Black?
Oh my God, man!
It's not the same.
He can, and he has.
He can,
and he will.
Look, remember back in the day when we used to instigate? Ooh,
it's not the same.
Oh, you gonna take that, Craig? You gonna take
you know
that,
what?
Craig?
I'm saying it, and I think it's going to happen, man. I put it out there several different times. I think we need to do a go-go versus Essence, Chuck Brown
Make a phone call, Craig.
Make a phone call.
Backyard. I don't like Backyard going up against Junkyard. I don't like that
one. I like because that's like kind of like this, you know, because
like you do
it's
and you do know that Backyard and RE have already had a battle in I forgot what they called it. They've already had one battle.
In the Zoom.
Just look it up on. It was years ago, but go look it up on. They played on the same stage one night, and they went back and forth. They went back and forth. I know Keith would know.
But they can't do that right now on stage, so I think it would generate some money for the bands because everybody's out of work because of the COVID right now. That would be a great attraction to make money.
I mean, they can do it the same way that they've been doing the shows where they just going into wherever they practice at and bouncing back and forth. They can get it done.
Or it could be in a bigger venue with two stages, separated apart.
It just won't be no crowd.
Shit, they do it outside. They've been having crowds. The bands.
That's our VA.
Hey, look, if they do it though, and they do have the verses with no crowds, it won't be live. They got to use the actual cassette tapes. Can't be CDs. Can't be off the computer. They got to use actual cassette tapes. That's what.
Okay. So Wildcats Podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse, and what we came here for is upon us.
Yes.
The FIUU candidate of the week. Let's get right to it. I wanted to go with Ice Cube, but no, I've been outvoted. So this week's FIUU candidate of the week is the Georgia State Representative, Mr. Vernon Jones. This young man was caught crowd surfing
at a Trump rally.
Not a young man. Clean it up.
With this old ass dude was caught crowd surfing at a Trump rally. Nobody wearing no mask, and they just, you're right, we need to share the screen. I just can't believe that, it's a brother, y'all. It's a black man, too.
I was say, just paint the picture.
That's what it is. That's what.
Now that I think about it, he might have been late 50s, early 60s, in a suit, brother, on his stomach, spread out, big old cheese, big old smile on his face, crowd surfing. We put it up on our.
Anthony Calvin, look, he's sharing the screen for y'all to see it. You see this man right now. There we go.
With his dumb ass.
You know what? Honestly, I'm not even. If he's repping his party, I get it. That's his thing. But if you take a look, there's not one person with a mask on.
There's another black dude in the crowd too.
I see that. The dude with the fade. The dude with the fade right there. It's on there. Anthony sharing the screen.
I mean, everybody listening to the podcast right now. I wish they could see the ones listening to the podcast.
Yeah, but nobody has on a mask. They don't even got it like around their neck. You know what I mean? So I can put it up real quick. Nobody got a mask on.
Anthony, it can't surprise you. His base, he's been talking to his base, and his base been following his lead about not wearing masks. So.
They that's follow his lead, and all of them be basically testing positive with that shit too.
That's crazy to me, man. I just don't understand how dumb you can be. I mean, I understand you want to vote for somebody, but you want to follow them to your death. It just makes no sense to me, man. It's kind of.
But that's what Ice Cube is telling you to do right now, Craig.
When Ice Cube saying don't wear a mask.
No, he's telling you to talk to Trump because Trump is going to give you the platinum plan. He's telling you to listen to him.
Is it 500 million?
That you thought was worth talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I go back to that meme? Shut up. All right. So Wildcats Podcast. So FIUU candidate of the week, Georgia State Rep, Mr. Vernon Jones. Y'all give it up to him. His paperwork has been processed.
Where's he going?
Yeah, where's he going?
Political science.
Poli-sci. Yeah.
Political science.
It's political science, but we just need to give him. He doesn't get a scholarship. He just honorary doctorate for life. We don't have to discuss him for
he just gonna speak at all the graduations, huh?
Something. Like for life.
Keynote speaker.
Yeah, we named the library after him.
Man, he get the library?
Yeah, he get the library. Yeah. You want to get the admissions building?
We'll give him a statue too. We can make a statue of him crowd surfing.
And he really put me on tilt when I saw that photo. I want to give him a statue, honorary doctorate, like Keith said. He speaks at all the all the commencement speaker, every graduation.
Had this joint right here on the front of the building.
Y'all give it up one time for our FIU candidate of the week, Mr. Vernon Jones. Yes. Let's give it up for Mr. Vernon Jones. Tell you, boy, sell out at his best. All right. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the podcast. We appreciate y'all checking us out. You can catch our podcast on your favorite podcast app. You can also get us on Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartMedia, iTunes, Apple Podcasts. We're all over the net. Check out our IG and make sure you go to our YouTube page and subscribe. Yes,
we got a YouTube
page. Go there and subscribe.
We got a YouTube page?
Man, that joke getting old. Go to the YouTube page and subscribe. Go there right now. Shout out to all the Black businesses. Shout out to Ezra Technologies, the Burton and Craig Shields Foundation, Community Cuts for Kids. Coming 2022, 2021. COVID, we don't. It's still up in the air. We trying to work out the kinks, but it is what it is. All right. Thanks for checking us out. We appreciate y'all, gentlemen. You got any last words?
Hey man, welcome back. Welcome back, man. We gotta get back on our job with this thing, man. Welcome back.
Nah, I'm gonna do. Are we still going every other month? Every other week.
Thanks for checking us out. We appreciate y'all.
Hey,
Peace.
wait. Hold on. Hey Malik, I need some kind of intro music when Craig introduces me. I need like something from the road bounce, back in the skate, dun, 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 something like that, just hook me up.
Did he just like this?
Malik, you can cut that shit out right there. You cut that part out.
Did he just hum the SpongeBob music?
Yeah, just cut that music out.
Was that SpongeBob he just hummed?
Give him the Bikini Bottom music. There you go. That's exactly what he needs.
The Welcome Back Carter music, something like that. Just hook me up.
Man, what does your shirt say, man? Everything. What's your shirt say?
It says, "Every man has a plan until they come in the ring and get hit."
Okay, that's not Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson quote.
Yeah, I like that one, man. Yeah, hey, look, man, what happened to us? Shouting out a Black business every week. What happened to that?
I just did. Ezra Technology.
No, not the same. Not the same ones. We shout out like Ezra is like a staple, with us. But I thought we were gonna give out.
I'm not.
Let's do PJ's Coffee. PJ's Coffee is a Black business, right?
We did that. We did PJ's already
on my page.
Did we get any traction about doing a show live from PJ's?
Derek barely had that connection with that PJ's live show, but David Strong's from Ivandale. He's one of his guys who grew up with them guys, Eric Harris and his brother. What's his brother name?
Mike
Harris. Yeah.
Mike is the owner.
Yeah.
Mike Harris is the owner.
And they grew up in Ivandale with you? Your boys?
Yeah. That's my man. We grew up together.
I need to slide through there. I ain't been around there yet.
Why you make that happen yet?
I went past there like about 3 hours ago and got some coke.
Why you make that happen yet, though, Dave?
So what?
Why you make that happen yet? What's up, Jarrell Mack?
I'm just.
Raul, what's up, Rob? Shannon Morris, what's the deal?
I'm just back to the podcast. Let me get my feet wet a little bit. I'll start making some phone calls, but I mean, y'all kind of,
we got a job for you right now. We're gonna keep you in one place. We're gonna get you in one place.
You just be here.
We get you in one place. We don't need all that other. We get you in one. We need you in one space right now to show up. That's all we should do is to show up right now.
They get shot down, so we got all the smoke. They got a couple of my ideas they using right now, so I don't know how they got wind of it. Where they asked the guests to say who should be on their next show, and then they asked the guests to get them for them. I was like, damn, that was one of my ideas for the podcast. Then they asked me a series of questions about, who would you like to sit down and eat dinner with, and hang out with that. Once again, most of my ideas just get shot down and they pop up somewhere else.
Yeah, but like the difference between all the smoke and some Wildcats though is that some Wildcats supposed to be about us, not a bunch of guests.
Yeah, but sometimes
they got a guest every week.
But sometimes, Keith, people want to see us interact with somebody outside our group to see how, like the Guy Torrey was great. Guy Torrey interview was great. He interacted. They got a chance to see us interact with another crazy dude just like we are. So, I'm Keith. I've been with you.
I'm good with once a month.
We've been on the same page, Keith. We said not a guest every week. We said once a month, every other week.
I think we need to jot down these things because a lot of people forget.
What happened to that dude they be making the funny the DC sayings and stuff. What happened to him?
I tried to get him on. He was, we was interacting through text. 1 week he was busy.
And then your phone broke.
So what?
Then your phone broke.
Nah, he was. Nah, and then what happened was we was back and forth. We wasn't doing the show. Then he was ready. We wasn't. And then it ended with.
Hold on. When was he ready and we weren't ready?
It ended with. This is how it ended. He said he was busy on Sundays. So I hit Craig up and I was like, is everybody good with doing a show on Saturday just for him? Reached out to him and told him that. Didn't get a response back. So I'm like, I'm not going to keep hitting you up. I'm not going to keep, we was going to make exceptions and do a show on Saturday for you. I didn't hear anything back from him.
I ain't even following that Joe no more now. Since he jive big time, I ain't following that Joe no more.
Raul said, let's meet up at PJ's Coffee. We got you, Ra. We're going to come through there. We're going to have a show live from there. Dave is going to make that happen. We got two things, two things for Dave. Dave has to show up, one, and two, get the PJ's Coffee broadcast. Rob, we're going to let you know we're going to put that down, Raul. We got you, man.
Crazy, but don't we need equipment? Don't we need mics and stuff?
No, everybody can just bring their laptop. How we do it right now? Everybody will just be sitting down.
But wouldn't we get feedback?
We shouldn't get feedback. Everybody got headphones in. Some people have to get off their headphones.
Idea. I like that idea, Dave. You should go ahead and make that happen. I look at Dave getting cute, showing off his new phone. Go ahead, Dave.
I'm pulling up. I just want to make sure. Where is it at?
Kim Singleton. What's up, Kim?
What the hell is it at?
Heather. What's going on, Heather?
So just for the listeners, PJ's Coffee, it's 12530 Fairwood Parkway, Bowie, Maryland, 20721. Make sure you get over there.
Can you tell me why Dave, that's a Wildcats black business owner? Give me a little bit more backstory.
Wildcats coming to you live from there real soon. Dave Strong is about to make that happen. Live broadcast with some Wildcats. PJ's Coffee.
Dave, what's your PJ's recommendation?
Honestly, Anthony, I'm a black. All I drink is black coffee. I don't do creamer. Okay. Yeah, so they got. I mean, if you drink black, all I can speak on. If you drink just straight black coffee, they got a dark roast. You don't need anything. Mike and I talked about it before I ordered it. He was like, if you like it like that, the way we brew it, if you like black coffee, you won't need anything in it. So,
black coffee, no sugar, no cream.
Yeah, but it's good though. It's good, and the business is, despite the fact that it's COVID, it's a steady stream of people coming in there, which is good. So,
anything you put over there in Fairwood gonna boogie.
Yeah.
So where's he located in Fairwood? Is he near with a
It's off on the side, Craig. On the same side with the Safeway gas station.
You know where the Planet Fitness is in Plaza, Craig?
It's not in the
Planet Fitness. Is it
near the Milk and Honey? Is it near where the Milk and Honey used to be?
It's across. It's across from it.
But I'm saying, you know where the gym is, Craig? It's across from the gym, on the other side of the parking lot.
Yeah, it used to be like a Sweet Frog right there at the end, like you coming out at the backside of Safeway.
That Milk and Honey is not there no more either, is it?
Yeah, it's still over there.
It's still over there?
Yeah.
It's still over there. It's down past Milk and Honey.
Okay. All right.
Nah,
hey, Craig, what do you think about us? Remember how we did the Ozark show? What do you think about us having a love craft country show?
That may be good. I was thinking about a show. I don't know if a lot of people watching it though. It's called Utopia on
Nobody watch that shit.
On Amazon Prime.
Nobody watch Utopia. But what is the love country craft? What the fuck is that?
It's keep thinking like I don't watch that shit. It's a black sci-fi show series on HBO.
The great thing about that show is they drop little bits and pieces of black history in the show.
Yeah.
I've been hearing a lot of people talking about it. A lot of people talking about it.
And you got to watch. Sometimes it get past you. You got to go back and watch that shit. Oh, it's like, oh, okay. Because it was one scene with the young lady that rode the motorcycle. She got me. I was like, oh, And I was like, okay, I had to go back and watch it again. I was like,
what the hell are you talking about, Craig?
It was the scene with a black historical woman that rides motorcycles in the show. I don't know what episode it was.
It's some bike shit that caught Craig's attention.
It was a motorcycle. She's a black lady on a motorcycle. If you watch Lovecraft Country,
it's some bike shit, Dave, that caught his attention. Anthony watched it, it didn't catch his attention.
Anthony, Anthony might be one of the ones that got to go back and watch it. So
no, I do. No, you know what, Dave? You know what I do, Dave? I watch it with the closed caption on. Like that's the only way I can really follow it and shit. To be honest with you, because I'd be like, what the hell are they talking about?
And the whole Emmett Till, that whole
the Emmett Till, that was deep. That was
is this season 1?
I had to figure out it was Emmett Till in the beginning because they kept saying Bubby. What was his name? What was Emmett Till's nickname in the
I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah,
but yeah, it's a good show.
In order to do that, Anthony, we would have to every Ozark was during the beginning of the pandemic. Everybody was at home.
Everybody was sitting still doing
nothing.
Everybody
was on it, so we would have to kind of get the pulse of who. We would have to find out who has watched it to invite people.
No, that's true. No, it's true.
We're live on Facebook right now, so if you've been watching Lovecraft Country, why don't you go ahead and give us a shout in our inbox right now on our Facebook page, and maybe you can be a part of our show if we dedicate a whole show to Lovecraft Country and we talk about it. How about that?
We got an inbox? We have an inbox.
Look at that, Jarrell Mack. Lovecraft Country, yes.
Back to that YouTube page that you don't know that we have. Like you should go subscribe and hit the like button. Don't be scared that you're gonna see like 6 likes. Just hit it. Be number 7.
If I hit like, Cardi B's pancake titties might come up.
Hey, as long as it's a visual, I don't want to talk about it, but we can watch it.
Have y'all seen the pancake titty for real? A lot of people say they hate that titty.
Oh, what's the students?
Craig,
have y'all seen the pancake titty?
I saw your response saying that the titty was pretty or looked good.
Wait a minute, you said that?
A lot of people said the titty was ugly. I don't think nothing wrong with the titty.
You know who the titty man is in the group. So
I don't think nothing wrong with the titty for real.
Do you think anything is ever wrong with a titty?
There's some wrong titties out there. No, there's some wrong titties.
I'm talking about Craig. I ain't talking about a regular dude. I'm talking about Craig.
Hey, Keith, his response was so quick. The titty popped up. Craig popped up. I was like, damn, Craig.
I don't know, man.
They clown the hell out of her titty though, man. They put the little monster dude.
Man, they put the pancake fake on that.
Man, they clown her. But I didn't think the titty was that ugly, man. You done seen uglier titties. I mean, come on now. That's.
I just knew that you would want to talk about it, Craig. That's all.
What's crazy is though she got pictures on the internet of her with her titties out and her nipples real small before, and now the areola on her titty is that big.
Hey, look, we're gonna give y'all some of our behind the scenes secret stuff and insight. We generally like throughout the week we'll have some things that we talk about like in our group meeting, and we'll say something that we don't want to talk about. And Craig will be adamant about talking about it. And we will be in total majority agreement that we're not going to talk about it. And then Craig will be like, well, we weren't going to talk about it, but since we're here, let's talk about it.
Somebody, let me get y'all. Damn, it went away. I couldn't get a screenshot of it.
Goddamn Android users.
Damn, I ain't get it soon enough.
Anthony, that joint had you stuck puckered up, Slim.
Boy, dude, I like you blowing kisses there.
You would have made Jamal go crazy tonight.
Oh my God. AKA Mr. Pucker.
Shannon Morris is laughing at you right now, Anthony.
AKA kiss him with kind.
Oh Lord.
Hey, but yeah, only person that disagreed with that was Keith and Al. And we all know Al wasn't gonna show up tonight. I mean, come on now. Come on now. So what's the big deal? So I knew he was.
Nobody else commented at all.
He don't want to talk about it. Like, dude, you ain't gonna be here to talk about it. So what you even saying you don't want to talk about it for? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
That's like me voting for it to do a show last week.
And knowing good and well everybody wasn't gonna be there. You knew you wasn't coming last week. Oh, them niggas said no. I'm saying yeah today.
Oh man. I was ready to make my return last week, Keith. I talked to Craig and everything. This man said, "Did you vote?" I said, "You ain't got but 2 votes on there. He ain't even vote."
No, but you know that's what happened. They don't vote, and then the phone calls or the text start coming. Man, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing it either. They don't vote, but they call somebody else. I ain't doing that shit.
What the fuck he talking about?
Yeah.
What you say that for?
Yeah.
What happened to Derek? What happened to Derek today?
Let's put Derek out there right now. During the show, Derek called me. He calls me on my phone. I'm like, that's when I was looking down. I was like, why are you calling me? Why aren't you on the show? He didn't even answer me. Call me after the show. I'm like,
hey man,
why you ain't here?
No, let's bring up this, Craig. I laughed for a while, right, at this one. The group me where he was strong arming you to come to his event, right?
Nigga.
Let me finish. And so I'm laughing at the thread on how he's strong arming you to come to the event. So then I fast forward, I'm not on the phone for a couple of days, and I see the event, and I see you like this. Yeah, I'm out here. I was like, oh,
but guess who got blamed for it, Dave?
Blamed for what?
Oh, it was all
the whole thing started. Guess who got blamed for it?
It was all Keith. Let me tell you what happened. Now, so you didn't read the whole thread. You just read the whole thread. I said, I'm the only one that spoke up and says, Dirk, I'm making a donation toward your event. I cannot come to your event. I'm the only one that said this in the thread. Okay? And should keep his back. Oh, he gonna ride with his other friends.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
I saw that. He going out with the bike buddies.
He going with his other friend. A day go by, Derek see the text, he like, oh motherfucker, I support all your stuff. You'll never come out. I'm there for you. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the money.
And that's when I read Derek's I read his lines just like you said. I could picture him saying it like that.
I support all y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, did you see the meme I put on there eating the popcorn? Them niggas going back and forth. But
look, Dave, this is the funny shit. When his other friends showed up, they was like, Craig, what's this bullshit?
They showed up to DNT.
Huh?
They showed up to the DNT ride?
Yeah.
No, not DNT. This is a church ride. Church event.
The same John we playing for.
Yeah, so they say, Craig, what's this bullshit? What we riding to? Craig said, he like start stuttering.
No, ain't nobody starts this shit. Now here comes the songs and bullshit. Now here comes the bullshit.
Fries, I think we gonna go to Anacostia. Is that okay, Fries?
Now here come the bullshit.
So is that why?
Here comes the bullshit.
Wait. So is that why y'all did like a short ride for the church, and then Craig's buddies was like,
exactly.
They was like, this what we doing? So then y'all went out and did another 30?
So we had to add on to it to get the miles in because Craig couldn't say that it was just going to be 15 miles. He couldn't say that.
I'm gonna tell you the funny. Look, hey Keith, you wasn't there. I'm gonna tell you the funniest shit. When you called and you said your tire got flat,
yeah.
Craig was about to turn around, right?
Oh, nah. See, here you go lying. Here you go lying. Here you go lying again.
Ty look at
here you go lying again.
Nigga, what you doing?
I think Anthony really jealous. I think Anthony really jealous. You know what? I'm gonna go back to day. I'm gonna go back to day one. From day one of me going to ride with somebody else.
Dave, when Keith,
everybody's gonna be like, hey, Dave, you gonna leave us?
When Keith
you ain't gonna ride with us.
I said, Keith, I'm gonna go back.
You gonna leave us?
They was really be like, Craig was about to go.
I think he really kind of take it personal. And man, I'm still your friend, man. I'm still.
Look, he said, "Did the nigga got feet? Do he got feet?"
So
I'm still your friend, man.
So who's the leader of the bike buddies that wouldn't let him come back?
He said we'll let him come back.
Craig call him the general.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. That nigga said, shit. We ain't turning back. Fuck that. He got
and then look, Craig was like, so there it is. We got to keep rolling. I said, man, I'm going. Look, they joked me talking about. Anthony was like, oh, I'll go back. I said, all right.
So they hit Craig with the, hey, Craig, hey, man, Keith, tire went flat. And the bike buddy was like, who's Keith?
No. What really happened was Anthony was like, oh, this fuck this pace. Yeah, I'll go back and get him. Fuck that. I don't know.
I was in the front of the group. I was in the front of the group flipping out.
He was like, oh, fuck that. Yeah. Just give me a chance to turn around and go back.
I was in the front of the group.
All I know is I called a couple of numbers and a couple of niggas didn't answer. And then a couple of niggas did answer back. Boo and Kurt was with me. So, they was already there with me. Big Boo was with us. Glenn was with us.
Yeah, you said all that. None of them
I
had
said you
attitude.
called, but you came back. I'm not knocking you. You came back.
When I say Craig, his natural inclination was to turn around. He started turning his wheel. Ty looked at him. Fries made his face like this. Craig said,
and then the bullshit started. What Anthony did was like, Anthony was like, shit, yeah, thanks, Keith. I'm tired of shit. I come back in time. He was like, fuck that. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to get it right now. I'll be back there right now. Fuck that. These niggas riding too fast. This is live, Lawan Lock. We are live right now.
I will be honest, Anthony. When I look at his post about, bike evening ride and stuff like that, like it used to see at Anthony, at Keith, at Dirk.
Two names there.
A lot of names.
It's two names there.
A lot of names I don't recognize. So I'm like, who are these? Like,
it's just
I was like, it's no longer an A team and a B team.
Hey, Dave, they tell you sometimes in life you got to graduate and move on from people.
You know what I'm saying? Craig, I'm not mad at you. You know what, Craig? I'm not mad at you.
Anthony's taking it kind of personal right now, see. But I'm still your friend, and I'll come back and ride with you, man.
Craig,
I'm not gone for good, man.
You doing some wonderful things on the bike, man.
I'll come back with you, man.
You done lost some weight. You looking good, slim and trim. You got your new bike.
I'll come back and ride with you, man. You know what I mean? And I don't want you to think that you're not my friend anymore, man. We're still cool, man, okay?
Okay, long as we friends, man.
We're still friends, man. Don't take it like that.
Look, long as I don't got no church event,
man.
All I'm going to get is a donation.
Lord.
Hey, man, I laugh when you got strong on.
Hey, but look, Dave, it was really a problem. Like, the nigga hit me at 7 o'clock that morning, like, hey, I need you to take CJ home after it's over with. I'm like, huh? I need you to take CJ home. I got something to do after it's over. I gotta go get more miles. So he couldn't just go. He couldn't just go after it was over. I had to take CJ home.
Yeah, but we all get my workout in. I can't let my workout stop because some people want to be assholes and cry like little bitches. It make it seem like
keep crying like a little bitch. What are you talking about?
I was talking about Dirk. I wasn't talking about Keith. I'm talking about.
Damn, so you said Dirk was crying. I thought you was talking about Abby. You said Dirk was crying.
Hey, Dave, the shit was so bad, Dave. I called Craig. I said, man, you need to call Boo, man.
He called me like, I was like, man, I ain't calling that motherfucker.
That shit that I read, that wasn't like peer pressure. That. It was something in them words.
I read it that way too.
All your shit.
that jump was funny. I was going back and forth watching it with the popcorn.
Hey, but look, Dave.
It started sinking in that Derek was gonna pull some of that sponsorship money for the community cuts for kids.
But look, no, Dave, listen. Dave, this is where it got tricky. We did our 18. We did initial 18, and like everybody was good with 18, and then Craig pulled me, Keith, and Derek up and was like, "Hey, look,
here you go with the gay shit again."
I'm gonna get in trouble.
I believe he jealous, man. What's wrong, Ed?
He said, I'm gonna get in trouble.
I'm still your friend, man.
He said, I'm gonna get in trouble if y'all don't ride another.
I'm your friend, man.
I said, what? I was like, nigga, I'm done. I'm tired. Come on, man. Just give it another 20 miles. I told him we'll do 40.
Get the screenshot of this Bama.
I'm your friend.
was like, I was like,
look
man,
at the
Craig,
screenshot. Look at it. Look at it.
Get this screenshot.
I'm like, Craig, I'm tired, man. He like, man, just give me another 20 miles. Just give me another 20 miles, man.
Oh, I got him too.
Yeah, man, that was classic. That was a classic. That was a classic.
Damn. He's still frozen.
We tried to get Kurt to go with us too. Kurt was like, so y'all driving to Haynes Point and then we gonna ride? He was like, nah, we ride from Anacostia to Haynes Point. Kurt was like, all right, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all. I see y'all later.
Hey, you know, Big Boo ain't even considering this shit, man. He was just like,
look, he ended up taking Lil Craig. He was like, I dropped him off. He ran away.
See, man, y'all done chase Craig away, man. Damn, Craig ain't even want to come back no more and shit.
Nah, that's like I said, ain't nothing changed since I've been gone. It's that Teddy Riley effect.
Go ahead, cut that joint off so Malik can have that Jones like he's supposed to have.
Malik know when they edit that shit at.
Yeah, but if the file too big, it ain't gonna be able to go to him.
Oh no, that's right. That's good call.
Just the record button. I guess we can stay on